Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA, facing the Atlanta Dream. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Go. It'll be the Dream off the tip. To the inside. Here's Reese. Gray outside. Back to Jones. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Guarded by Canada. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Howard. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
Gray, that's good.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Guarded by Canada. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Howard. Shoots the three. It's tipped. Turner with the ball. Reese on her. Drills the three-pointer.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now it's Reese. Gray outside. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Yes, Gray wanting to respond. We've seen her shoot it from 30% for a season from deep.
Turner in the post. Guarded by Jones. And it's Turner missing. The steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
Now it's Reese. Shot's good by Jones.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The Dream making a switch here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Reese. Howard knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Now Burrell. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones outside. Here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And the Dream, another three.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Turner with the bucket.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Now here's McDonald. Defense is right there. Here's Gray. And again, the Dream scores.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Now here's Hull. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Turner missing.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
A shot by Howard, no good. Guarded by McDonald. Dream with the rebound. Outside Howard. Pass to Gray. Now Reese. And the shot is good.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Here's Burrell. Score the basket, her third after 5 shots.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now here's Turner. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Burrell. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Reese. Outside Howard. The 3 drops in the tray. Good if it goes. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Dream leading by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Now Vandersloot, pass to Juhas. Johannes, covered by Vivians. And here's Bell. Faked in off the glass.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here's McDonald. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Victoria Vivians for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's McDonald. Vivians misses. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Harrison no good. Atlanta leading. Pass to Hillman. Good. First shot, first basket.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Harrison. Back to Vandersloot. Harrison. Here's Uhas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Uhas is such a tough cover in the front court. With her size and skill, she really makes the defense work.
Now here's Howard. 11 points in the game.
I would not be surprised to see them double her up.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
And that one good.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Outside Canada. Crafty move. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Burrell. Hull. Now here's Uhas. Now here's Hull. Guarded by Canada. Just 5 to shoot. That one drops for her.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's McDonald. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Canada with the bucket.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Shot's good by Bell.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Outside Canada. Pass to McDonald. Hillman. Back to McDonald. There's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Howard misses. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Uhas, that's good.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Pass to Jones. No good there.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guessed it just enough to bother her.
Here's Hull. Hits the 3-point bomb.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Jones. Inside. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Guarded by Canada. Pass to Hull. Guarded by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Hillman, defended by Turner. Canada for 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Pass to Burrell. Launches a 3. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
3's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Gray. 7 points in the game.
When she has the ball outside, that's exactly the kind of defense they got to be playing on.
Turner with the bucket. And we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate, as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Man, I mean, this is something you just hate to see.
Yeah, it's a tough part of the game. Hopefully it's not a serious injury.
Substitution for Atlanta. Reese. Ryan Howard.
Buries the 20-footer.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Dream out in front, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And that's right. Let's hear it for the participant.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Pass to Turner. To the wing on the left. Now Hull. Gray defending. Here's Turner. Green with the rebound.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
The shot by Canada, no good. Lexi Hull on the wing. Turner. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Hull. She gets that one.
Pretty points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
Atlanta in the lead. Outside Canada. Howard up top. Tries from 10. Jump shot is good.
The defenders were a little lazy getting to her that time. I can't imagine the coaching staff is pleased with that.
Makes that one her 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And the Dream call time here.
For the Dream.
Guard.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. Here's Canada, lays it up and banks it in.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
Pass to Burrell. Guarded by Canada. Here's Turner. Misses the layup.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Here's Canada. 8 points for her. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Howard. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Turner up top. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Hole with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Oop, anticipated the pass, turnover. Here's Howard, finished off the break. Well, Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this team.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter of basketball here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Pass to Turner. Guarded by McDonald. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Here's Hull. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. And here the Dream. 10-point lead.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Angel Reese.
And she can't get the first one. And she's good on the second. And here's Bell. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
A textbook feed to Hall, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
The Dream on offense. 8-point game. Barry McDonald, here we go. It's stolen by Turner. Now Bell. The three-pointer, no good. From deep, Alicia Gray. That's good, and it's Barry McDonald with the assist.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
They're not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore, and they had a lot more attempts in the first half.
Outside Howard. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. From deep, Alicia Gray. The shot, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
That's good again, and her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her, and in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 5 to shoot. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Second team foul. At the line for your Atlanta Dream, Harry McDonald. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Dream, up 9. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Atlanta in the lead. Back to Canada. Pass to McDonald for 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, this time it's McDonald getting set up. Knocking down the J off the first pass.
Down low.
Now Uhas.
And she drops it in from the low post.
I know she's doing her best to carry them, but she can only do so much. Things would be different for them if she was getting a little more help.
And there's a pick. Victoria Vivians for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Out to the wing. Here's Johannes. Connects from 3-point range.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Pass to McDonald. Back to Vivians. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. And here's Bell. And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And she makes that one.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Outside McDonald. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Uhas. Bell, guarded by McDonald, and stolen by Ari McDonald.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Victoria Vivians. Shooting 1.
Well, on the floor, Victoria Vivians gets you a little bit of everything. And not just shooting and passing, but make sure you're talking about rebounds and defense as well.
The Dream on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Reese. Pass to Howard. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
Guarded by Howard. Here's Hull. Here's Burrell. And she can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Canada. Now Vivians. Howard up top. Yes, it's good.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all 3 levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this from her.
Oh, no good.
And that's been the story of the game. The rebounding has been very one-sided.
And they've been on the winning end. I'm a huge effort guy, and because effort is one thing you can always control. Credit this lead to force of will.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
Picked by Reese.
Referee Ryan Howard.
They get it back. Outside Vivians.
Second shot opportunity. 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. And Atlanta, another bucket.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
The Dream making a switch here. Pass to Turner.
2 minutes.
Burrell, guarded by Howard. Hull cams it from downtown.
Stretching the floor, Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Picked by Reese.
Ryan Howard drives in. That one falls.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Hull. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Reese. Gray.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Canada with it. Outside Howard. Uncovered. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is. Boy, I mean, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
And it's Gray missing. Pass to Turner. Tries to break her ice. It's hauled in by Reese. And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Off target with the three. Here's Johannes. Covered by Vivians.
Kirsten Bell.
So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and that extra confidence.
And that'll wrap it up.
And we hope to see you again at the next event.